All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Justin Berry with Get Recruited. This is volume 2 of the Get Recruited alumni chats. I'm joined now by Marwa Bedziri, former Free Susit standout, currently at North Dakota State University. Marwa, Humordu, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Det är bara bra, thank you.
Oh, yeah. So,
How is your Swedish so far?
uh,
Is it good?
yeah. Jag mår bra.
Oh, nice. See? Something.
Jag kan bara lite svenska.
Nej, det är
Um,
bra. Du har dialekten.
yeah. Uh, trying anyways. So, well, yeah, I'm super excited that you were able to join here. For those of you that don't know, Marwa was played in the original Get Recruited showcase in Stockholm. Was a standout there. Played well for Frisusit when she was there. Has played for the Swedish national team and is now a Division I player for North Dakota State University. Marwa, tell us a little bit about how are you how do you like it there? How's school going? What's how is it at NDSU?
It's good. It's something that I prepared for before I came here. I knew it was gonna be hard. When I came here, I was a redshirt. That
Yeah.
was my first year, and it was not a surprise for me because of the level of physicality coming to USA and playing here is just a different type of game. So I knew that, and then just with the language, um, like reading and listening and writing in English was a whole different level too. It's university level, is not going to be like high school level. So coming here, getting redshirt the first year was probably like the best option I could have, just to give me like a head start. And now like going into my second year, I feel like really confident, and I feel like peace, and I know what's coming and what's expected basically. So yeah, I love it right here.
I'm glad to hear that. That's a really good answer, and I'm happy to hear that. So what would you say? You talked a little bit about the physicality of it. What's been the biggest adjustment on the court basketball wise coming from Sweden to NDSU?
I think the most like big difference was physicality, and then the second one is discipline. It's not like a single 1v1 game. You have to rotate on defense. You have to do everything basically that the coach expects you to do. Otherwise, you're not playing for him. And this, it just, you're not by yourself. Communication, the small things that you think, oh, it doesn't matter that much, talking on screens, giving heads up for screens, just like rotating, having like this type of like mentality that you never have the same man on defense. For example, like you're always going to rotate and help, it's just chaos, but in a good way,
Yeah, it's kind. I mean, it's been I'm a bit old now, but I can remember it when you get into college. It, like you said, it feels like a thousand small things that if you come from being the top player on your team or a really good high school player, it's stuff that you may or may not have ever had to worry about, and now it's the difference between playing and not playing, right?
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Like especially as now it's my 5th year of playing basketball. Everything's still kind of new to me, but I'm getting the foundation and
that's
like the original reps of everything, which makes it like more easier, less complicated. And the coaches are doing you have 4 coaches or more. Like, you have one coach for defense, you have one coach for offense, and so you have these options. So you're not like by yourself a lot of time. You have basically these sources, and I mean there's nothing that can stop you from using them basically.
That's cool, and I have to give you a shout out because I think there's not that many people that know this, but what you said should be heard again is like, this is your 5th year of playing basketball. So pretty for any of you out there that are like maybe casuals when it comes to basketball, or you're a casual follower of what we're talking about here, it is extremely hard for people that have played basketball their whole life to get a scholarship, much less a Division I scholarship. Marwa has been playing basketball for just 5 years, including the year that she's just been in the States. So that's a huge thing. I think that means your best years are still ahead of you. So
Yeah,
that's
thank you.
good. That's good news.
Thank you. Yeah.
What this is interesting for me. What if we get out of basketball for a second and we just talk about you living in the US and being there now, what's been your favorite off the court experience or off the court aspect of being in the US?
I would say probably thrifting, going to the thrift stores.
Hey, there we go.
I love just putting on music, just no stress, I have 4 hours if I want to. Just go thrifting and, make your own style.
I like that.
Just, I don't know, I don't know, for me, it's like a quality time. You get to like create your own wardrobe, and people, I mean, it's everything here, like especially North Dakota, Fargo, it's a small town, but everyone is so welcome. So like even if you're a little bit scared to go out by yourself, like nothing's gonna happen because people are so genuine. Like yeah. So yeah, I would say probably like thrifting. I like shopping a lot.
That is a unexpected but welcome and cool answer. That's cool. Fun fact, I actually played at a year at a Division I junior college in North Dakota.
Oh.
And, yeah, in Williston, so on the other side away from you. Yeah, but definitely cold. But I definitely remember what you said. As you said, people are super friendly, and it's a very I think if you had to pick, a top 5 safest states in America, that's probably up there. So
yeah.
It's nice to have community that you don't have to worry about or anything. It's a nice thing.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So what about in the future, as you for sure are aware of on the men's and the women's side, Swedish basketball is kind of evolving a bit. There's more and more talent coming up. There's more and more players making the jump to college. If the opportunity presents itself in the future, do you see yourself? Would you be open to, or would you see yourself playing for Sweden again, like on the national level?
Yeah, I mean, I represented Sweden before, and it would be a pleasure to represent it again. As William said before, it's not up to me; it's up to the coaches. But I mean, I just work hard and play hard, and I give what I have, and then I leave it up to the big guys.
You guys are all it's a good thing. You guys are all so humble. But for everybody listening, I'll just say it. What she was thinking, or what I was thinking when she was saying all that, was that they would be crazy not to want her on the team. But yeah, that's good. That's good news for Swedish basketball. Anyways, so are you guys have about, correct me if I'm wrong, it is five days until tip off, until the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Are you excited? Because now it's not a redshirt thing. You're suiting up.
Yeah. No, I am really excited. Playing the first scrimmage game was like, I played with my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I played with my heart. I was there mentally. I was a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, like just not making mistakes. But it's a scrimmage at the end of the day. So
yeah.
At the second quarter, I felt more comfortable, and and I went good. But I think the first game is gonna be good for us too. It's a good start. We have a really young team, and everyone's talented. We're really athletic, and we just gotta execute.
Okay. So, well, I mean, I'm gonna be depending on where I'm at in 5 days. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but if I have a screen, I'll be catching the game. But if I'm on the move, I'll at least be checking the score and the stats. But yeah, I'm a new NDSU fan as of like last season. So
yeah.
Well, what would you say just personally with basketball, would you say, if we're talking about, Marwa Bedziri 2 or 3 years ago, could you have imagined that you would be where you were at now? So it was like, would you say that this is always part of the plan, that you knew that you would get there, or is it kind of a thing where you wake up and you're like, oh wow, I'm doing this?
Well, if I'm gonna be completely honest,
Please do.
since I started playing basketball, when I stepped on the floor, I had a purpose, I had a reason. So I really, like, I knew my vision. I still know my vision. And then it's just up to God. I cannot, make sure I'm gonna go to, or like I cannot know that I'm gonna be a D1 athlete in the future or anything like that. I just work for it, and then obviously you just hope for the best. But I would say like I knew that I could go somewhere if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But then the thing that surprised me was how quick everything went. Just learning how to do a right-handed layup
Yeah.
into, playing like high level defense and
It's come a long
D1
ways.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, I had a vision. I saw it was possible, and I just like listen what the coaches told me, and all you have to do is work hard and play smart. And
That's
I mean that's what I did. And
and
if
here
you
and
keep
here you
working
are.
hard, yeah, yeah, if you keep working hard and doing what's supposed to do and stay disciplined, you like eventually reach your goal.
Okay. Well,
So
that actually that ties into everything. I was just about to ask what you would tell young players, but you just heard it here. You
mhm.
trust, get the vision, trust the vision, and work towards it every day. What the I This is an interesting thing, and I mean you can go as deep or shallow into this as you want. But what would you say has been I think a lot of young players might look at some of you guys that are already in college and say, well, wow, they've been good this whole time. It's always been perfect for them. That's very rarely the case. And
Mhm.
I can already tell by your response that we agree there. It's like,
Yes.
what would you say has been the biggest obstacle, or the biggest, whether it's a mental or a physical, what's been the biggest challenge for you in between day one 5 years ago and that right-handed layup and now?
I would say just all mentally.
Yeah.
You can work, you can go to the gym and you can lift some weights, you can get stronger. Mentally, this is something you have to work with your inner self. And then if you have a reason and if you're motivated and have a goal, everything becomes easier because then you don't question your work ethic. Oh, why I'm gonna do this? Why I'm gonna do that? If you have a reason, that should not be a like an argument with
Yeah,
yourself or
it's
something like that.
yeah, yeah. It's like,
So
I'm gonna
for
do it or
me,
I'm not gonna do it, right?
yeah, exactly. Like you're competing against yourself. For me, I would say like mentally, if you're strong mentally and build, nobody just like, wakes up in the middle of nowhere and just like, oh, I'm mentally strong. This is something like you build onto. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what level you play of basketball, it's gonna be the same. You're still gonna be frustrated on your teammates. You're still gonna, lose your head sometimes. So just like mentally, I would say
Yeah.
something that
Developing mental toughness. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And if you have a good foundation, it doesn't matter where you end up at the end of the day, you're still gonna have like a good foundation. You can always make it better, stronger. But if you have that, you can do whatever.
Oh,
You can
that's
go how hard as you want. Nobody will get into your head or
that's a great answer, and kind of great advice for people that might be
yeah,
thinking the same. um
yeah.
well, yeah, I don't want to keep you too long. I would say my last the last bit here, I want to wish you luck
Thank you.
in 5 days, but also for this season.
Thank
um
you.
this is you've been one of this is for real. You've been one of my favorite players that's come through the showcase, because you were good at Frisusset, but because you hadn't been playing that long, you were a little bit lesser known at that time.
Mhm.
And then it just kind of, kind of happened a few months after that, and you got sorted and got where you needed to get. But I really appreciate sometimes when players come from under the radar and then blow up.
Yeah.
So
Just be patient and your time will come,
yeah,
just keep doing you.
that's right. Well, Marva, I really appreciate you joining me.
Thank you, Coach.
I wish you luck this season. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just by default, I'm an NDSU Bison fan now.
Thank
So
you.
I'm on it. But yeah, let's stay in touch, and good luck going forward, and look forward to the next time we have a chat.
Thank you, Coach. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.